Hello, race time tubers, and welcome to Let's Not Let Our Quarble Die. Alright, we got the first one. Great start. So everything's a race. I'm really good at going fast, as you know. So I hope you learned how to do fast movement, because we're having a battle royale. No! Well, dying is dying. And if you die, your Quarble loses a life. And I'm really good at this game. That was pretty close, but I got him. Wow, what's that? What? Here. Wow. All right, we're gonna die. This is gonna be game over. We're not off to a very good start, I gotta say. No, there's no way. I can't get up. I can't jump. Well, it's been nice knowing you all. Oh, got him that time. Alright, we're not dead yet. What are you doing here? We're dead. We're toast. Jump, you idiot! Oh, there's no way. Well, it's been nice knowing you, everybody. We weren't even close. So, on the plus side, I guess, Quilbill will save us if Quarble dies. Alright. Just gotta get good. Alright, now we're gonna make it look easy, right? 5 out of 5. But now that you kind of know what's ahead of us, it is a lot easier when you kind of know how to jump ahead of time. Like, doing it blind is way harder. Of course, this is different than last time. Weird. Okay, well, I'm pretty good at this kind of stuff. Alright. It's close. Nope. Jump, you idiot. Oh, did I steal it? I stole it! That was, like, ridiculous. This is so dumb. This game is bad. Nobody likes this game. Alright. Well, we did much better this time anyway. The maps that I was familiar with were very easy once you know what's coming, but the ones that still sort of surprise you because you've never seen them before are much harder. It's a good thing that Quilbill saved our Quarble, though. Alright, so what am I supposed to do now? I'm not sure what's going on, but I strongly suggest you give your best shot to the race against your evil twin. Oh yeah, I already did that one. Alright, Here you go, Rides. It's story time. Do you have any stories to share? I do, but you should really get back to chasing the Dark Messenger. No, we already beat him. I will tell you a good one after you save the day. Look forward to it. Gotta save the day. Gonna get a story. Can't wait. Well, that's a cool background. And so the messenger wins the race. It's over, demon. Your plan has failed. Release the hostages now. Now, let's not be hasty. You merely played into my hand once again, ninja. For the Dark Messenger's full potential to be unleashed, it first needed to be untethered from its greed demon. Oh, how I have been waiting for this moment. Now, my Dark Messenger, I reckon it's time for us to do the thing. Evil thing, go. Oh no, he's got our hat! Oh, someone heard thing. Ah, I knew it! Uh-oh, this is actually pretty bad. I'll be right back. I get all of that, but even if the scroll somehow been copied too, that doesn't mean they should be able to... Well, if it isn't the shopkeeper. Okay, that's not gonna do it all. What? Surely if we do the thing, we can defeat it. Oh, without a doubt, it's just the hat on this guy. Well, why don't we do the thing then? Listen, I'm all for fighting bulky bosses, but fashion statements are something I take very seriously. One moment, please. Alright, it's showtime! Shopkeep really likes the hat. So, how are we gonna fight this boss? Last time we did a Kamehameha. This time, fight! Fight. Alright. Oh, missed it though. Okay, I know how to play this game. I played this game before. I swear I know what I'm doing. There we go. Figured out the buttons. Sorry, demon. I've played Punch-Out before. Okay, yeah, it got me that time. Okay, gotta learn his moves. Get some counters in there. I don't know if you can actually do counter hits, to be honest. Maybe. I'm not sure if it's worth it. It's always easier to do the dodges, right? Boxing match with the demon. Our power meter's almost full, whatever that is. Maybe one more. I don't know what left alt is. There we go, found it. Alright! Nice! Oh yeah, you heal! Tap to heal, sweet! Alright, good start. Well, bad second start. Alright. I know your moves, Demon Lord! You're wide open! Oh man, you're going down, buddy. Bam! 2! We were off to a rough start at the beginning, but we're doing much better now. Where'd the Punch-Out boss come from? It's the Demon Lord, powered by the Messenger's dark duplicate. I haven't had to duck yet. Oh, that's the one. That's the one you're gonna have to duck for. Oh no! He got us! Alright, it's okay. We had a 2-round advantage. Oh. And our power meter's almost full already. I should do more body blows just to show him off. Ah, I gotta duck for that one, I'm sure. There we go. He's got a good face when you hit him with those. Oh, I tried too early. There we go. Alright, you put up a good fight, man. But I remember my super punch out mostly. Oh, another one! Up in the air! Teleport! From behind! And another Mr. Man. That's the best. Well, Demon Lord defeated again. It worked! The voodoo energy is finally loose and ready to be absorbed. What is he on about? Didn't we just knock this guy out? Behold, as the magic seed ripens before your very eyes. Whoa, I want a seed like that. I can deal with whatever you have to throw at me, demon. Oh, you won this round, messenger. But I will return. Well, this takes care of that. Oh, I can't wait to see what he does with the seed. What should we do in the meantime? Could you maybe get us out of here? It's about time we had that picnic. We're starving. Yes, let's all go to the picnic. Yay! Thank you for joining us at the picnic. Well, thanks for the invite. This is amazing. So, you said you'd tell us a story after everything was resolved. Oh yeah, I suppose I did. Do you want to hear a story? Alright, this one's for you. It's a story about a story. Or more precisely, about a friend of mine's relation to it. Here we go. There was once a little girl who had a favorite fairy tale. She couldn't get enough of it. Every week, she wanted to hear it again. And much like the dysfunctional patterns we recreate in our lives, I bet part of her was hoping that by listening to the same story endlessly, its ending would eventually change. Because you see, she only truly liked the first half of that fairy tale. It went something like this. Once upon a time, there lived a monstrous beast in a castle who kept a farmer prisoner in his dungeon. One day, the farmer's daughter went to the beast's castle to offer herself as a prisoner in exchange for her father's freedom. The farmer being quite a selfless dad, and the beast quite a reasonable bully, everyone instantly agreed. At first, such a good father. At first, very scared and put off by the beast's appearance, she quickly learned to look past the surface and became quite fond of him. Far from believing a blatantly romanticized case of Stockholm Syndrome, her feelings towards him actually grew to genuine love. But the beast, as it turned out, was actually a beautiful prince who had the misfortune of being turned into a monster by an evil witch. A spell which could only be broken by receiving a kiss from his true love. The power of this relationship helped him reconnect with the good within him, and his past as a captor was never revisited or brought into question after he became the father's son-in-law. Never revisited or questioned. They all lived happily ever after. The end. Yeah, everybody knows that one. Of course, but remember, it's about my friend. She didn't like the story so much past a certain point. Why do you think that is, chat? Commenters. Future tubers. Maybe she thinks beasts are cooler than humans. Oh, she's a furry. That's a fair guess. All she told me is that she didn't like the prince's voice anymore once he was returned to his human form. But she's a clever one, and I can't shake the feeling that part of her thought it didn't really make sense that someone who had the depth and maturity to look past the surface would receive a reward as superfluous as good looks. Or maybe that's where the whole deal became awfully suspicious. If you think about it, there is always something sketchy about apparent perfection. Maybe the appearance of a beast showcasing hideousness so openly at least offers the security of letting you know that you are what you are in for. A trait so evident and so repulsive, it could only be uphill from there for the one who would take a closer look. Whereas, with a perfect front, all that is left is to slowly deconstruct this perfection by slowly noticing its flaws. It is a rare and valuable thing for people to look past the surface, so why would it make sense to offer them something shallow and material in response? I find it to also convey a very important message, a message you need to pay close attention to notice, but which is nonetheless written everywhere between the lines. Contrast carries beauty. The colorful shirt of the introverts. The pack of watermelon bubblegum in the old lady's purse. The melodic background harmonies of the death metal song. The cute earrings of the stone-faced. The smell of dust kicking up when sudden rain combines with the bright sun on a hot summer day. While others may benefit from paying attention to more story, some people perceive these things instinctively. Seeing how curious and captivating you are, I'd wager you belong in the second group. And when it comes to my friend, sometimes I like to think that to her, a better title for this fairy tale would have been The Beauty in the Beast. I'll be expecting your essays by tomorrow at noon. I'm not sure what to make of all of this. Oh, don't overthink. It's just my special way of saying Dijukia? I don't know. Does anyone know what language that is? To that little girl. Hopefully she enjoyed this more than if I had sung Happy Birthday. And as to you, Messenger, I hope that in the end, you won't ever think your adventure would have been better without a bonus tropical side quest. I have to say that my adventure is always better with a tropical side quest. Anyway, vacation's over. I should go unpack. See you on the A-side. That fight was sick! We should do the thing again sometime! If you ever need to measure anything, you can use me. From the bottom of my shoe to the tip of my tape, I measure exactly 112 centimeters. Is it true you have to leave soon? Vodkin Island is so much fun. Huh, what an adventure! Yeah, we only organized this picnic because we wanted permission to drink little juice boxes. Totally worth it in the end. This party isn't bad, but I'll need to get back to my lab soon. Let me know when you're ready. I don't know if there's anything else for us to do other than gather up our masks. And we can't even go right now. Hades getting a cold from all the puns. So I believe that's the end of the side quest. Other than the fact that we missed a couple things. So we need to get some feathers and some mask pieces to see what we get out of that. Oh, also, hold on. We're still playing! Credits! The credits have money in them! Oh, I gotta jump for those ones. Okay, I can't read the credits because I'm too busy getting money. Well, maybe that's all the money we're getting. Still, some money. Meanwhile, atop the searing crags. Yo, it's kind of crazy, Kolos. This new diet made me so flexible. So I see, Susan. To think we were relying on brute strength alone all this time. We should train more assiduously, Susan. I agree completely, Kolos. Good day to you, Cyclopses. Were you waiting for someone, Sousa? I have no idea who's under that cloak, Kolos. State your business, Wanderer. Pardon the intrusion, I was looking for experienced botanists, and rumor has it you two are the best the island has to offer. Yeah, it's a lot like Dragon Ball Z, for sure. Yo, this guy's correct, Kolos. Let's see what he wants, Sousa. What's it to you, Wanderer? You see, I have come across a very rare magic seed, which, given proper care, is bound to grow into a bountiful, beautiful plant. Huh? What do you reckon, Kolos? We're gonna see that seed, Zeus. You have our attention, Wanderer. Show us. With pleasure, here. And did I forget to mention it will give herbs that can be used for cooking? We are so planting the seed, Sousa. Cowabunga, Kolos. What could go wrong? Say no more, Wanderer. We will grow the magic seed. But that's the end of the side quest. Well, that was fun. Yeah, I must admit, I'll miss the beach. So, yes. Will the adventure continue sometime later? Well, that's not up to me. Feel free to replay Picnic Panic as many times as you want, though. Also, is that the altar I saw at the top of Fire Mountain? Why, it is! I thought it'd be a cool addition to my shop. What happened to the caged monster thing? It was useless, so I got rid of it. For now, I'm just using the altar to store any voodoo feathers and mask pieces you find. Are there any more stories? The magic within the altar tells me you have yet to find 2 feathers and 5 masks. No more chests. That might be all the stories. So I think for the future tubers, we're going to cut it here. And I'm going to try to find the last couple mask pieces off camera, because it's just going to take a little bit of time. And we'll come back. I'll just piece it on to the end when we get them all, basically. I mean, it's just backtracking and a couple extra puzzles. Special content for the live tubers, basically. Quillshroom. Jumping Scruboo. Scrubberoo. Still need lots more money to buy all of our little money things. Alright, so future tubers, over and out. I will see you later, hopefully, with whatever the final reward is for getting all the stuff. Hello, future tubers. We're back. Yeah, I generally don't trust chat. Chat is probably 50-50 right and wrong, so it's hard to take a whole lot of truth. Anyway, hey everybody, future tubers. Hope I'm splicing this into the end of the episode. We have all of the feathers. We just had to redo the surfing game once, and we got them all. And the rest of the mask pieces, which were really easy to find, and I didn't die at all. Super easy. You know, the map tells you where they all are, so there's just a couple little bird jumping puzzles and stuff. Nothing totally crazy. Looks like you've gathered all the voodoo feathers and mask pieces. Let's activate the altar and see what happens. Huzzah! It's a giant talking mask. Soaking, not smoking. Great, I hate the thing already. You may be saying this now, but I bet you wonders of my comedy will grow on you in no time. There you go, Rides. Oh yeah. It's the mask from well, the mask. Jim Carrey, the mask. Oh yeah. Don't you wanna? I'm sorry. I meant to offer an example of how great I am at comedy. I'm listening. Okay. All right. I've got a good one. What is Ruxton's favorite fruit? The spine apple. Get it? I get it, yes. And I wish I didn't activate the altar. Oh, I'll grow on you. You'll see. The little stink eye look there. He watches you. Welcome it. See, so go. Oh, see, I was just. I hate it already. There's too many people in this shop. You were here first, messenger, so go ahead. I just want to understand what the deal is with this mask. The deal! What an ironic choice of words. I am indeed here to offer you a deal! Available to New Game Plus adventurers exclusively. Do come see me if you're interested to learn more about the deal. In the meantime, I'll be sharing the occasional joke for your entertainment. Sadly, that's all we get. Ready for my latest joke? Here you go. What would Ruxton use to brush someone's hair? Please don't. A catacomb! Can you tell me about the deal? I'm sorry, the deal is available to New Game Plus adventurers exclusively. How do you know what all the jokes are? I guess the portal follows you, even in your own timeline. As far as I understand, the deal essentially lets you do double damage and maybe double life, but then if you die, it's game over. Something like that. but it is New Game Plus. But I believe that is the end of our adventure. I think. Other than New Game Plus mode, which I'm not going to bother with right now. New Game Plus is cool. You replay it, of course. The enemies get harder, so all the enemies get like extra life, extra damage, and you get to keep one of your items. You get to choose like one of these items to keep, and then every time you beat a New Game Plus, you get to keep an extra item. So you get to go through the intro early game quicker and quicker and quicker, but the enemies keep getting harder and harder and harder. They get more and more life. I think you keep all of your abilities and stuff, so like it's much quicker game, you know, New Game Plus. You don't have to actually learn how to jump. You just automatically know all this stuff, and all the stuff you purchase from the shop is yours. But yeah, it's cool. I've dabbled in it very briefly, but you know, it's not for the stream basically. So anyway, future tubers, that is the end of The Messenger. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I thought it was an amazing game, and if you haven't picked it up, you should maybe think about it. The crap mask is your final reward. Well, it's for like, it's post-game content. You're supposed to be playing New Game Plus, and as you go through cycles higher and higher, the enemies get so strong they kill you in one hit, and dying costs more. The death works differently in New Game Plus 1, 2, 3 mode. Basically, right now when you die, Corbel takes the next 50 gems or whatever from you after you die. In New Game Plus and onwards, you have to pay him to be revived when you die. And if you can't pay him, it's game over. You go back to the very beginning. And if you're at, say, New Game Plus 3, you go back to the beginning of New Game Plus 1. So, as the enemies get stronger, they're able to hit you and kill you in one hit. So it's much easier to die. If you take the deal, you will have more life. So it will be harder to take a hit and die. And if you die, it's game over anyway. So it's kind of it's like one-shot kill mode, I guess. I think you do more damage and you have like double HP or something like that. It makes you stronger, but basically no Corbel. And like I was saying, in New Game Plus, also the cost, like, so in New Game Plus 1, it's like 50 per resurrection. In New Game Plus 2, it's like 100 per resurrection, and it keeps getting more and more expensive every cycle. So eventually you die in one hit, and you can never afford to be resurrected. So the deal is better, because you're going to game over if you died one way or the other. You might as well at least take an extra hit. Anyway, we're not going to be doing stuff like that. I'm not that hardcore. I think the game is great for New Game mode, and New Game Plus mode is kind of for more hardcore elitists that really like it and want to play it over again. I just played it over again from the beginning rather than a new game, and it's totally fine for me. So anyway, good stuff. I hope we get a Messenger number 2 at some point. I highly recommend everyone check this out if you're interested in this kind of game. It's a lot of fun, and if you've only seen part of it from the stream, you know, it's pretty cheap. I think it's like 10 or 20 bucks on sales and stuff, so pretty good game. Future tubers, that's all for Ankylo. I will see you for the next stream or the next Let's Play. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.